Hi there, my darling Sagittarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of May the 19th, 2025. So, my darling Sagittarians, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation cards. Then we'll go on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Sagittarians, what messages do we have for you for this week of the 19th of May 2025? What does Sagittarius need to know? Talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon in Pisces. So you're being encouraged here, I would say, my darling Sagittarians, to where it says talk less, feel more, but also listen is what I also got off this card for you, my darling Sagittarians. You know, we can all get caught up in that, oh, but I want to put my opinion across, or I want to, say my piece. But I feel here that listening more, feeling more, and like I said, talking less will really benefit you this week, my darling Sagittarians. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we have coming in for you for this week, my darling Sagittarians. What does Sagittarius need to know for the week of the 19th of May? The Devil. Ooh. Knight of Cups. And the King of Wands. Okay. Just make sure they're all in view for you. So, my darling Sagittarian. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of these cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together. So you start off here with the Devil card. Look, don't freak out about the Devil card. It's like, each card has a good side and a challenge. There's no doubt about that. And I read intuitively. I don't read reversals because, it can, I can feel a challenge even if it's upright. So, I don't read reversals. That's just me, because I read intuitively. And I read what the energy of the card, or what this card is speaking to me at the time. So I'll give you the traditional meaning of the Devil. The Devil is Capricorn energy. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, I would say go watch the Capricorn reading as well. There could be a message in there for you. If you have a Capricorn in your life, this could just be that this person is showing up in this reading. So there's different elements, different aspects to the card. But it also is a meaning of temptation and feeling bound to something when it's more of a self-imposed binding, if that makes sense. It can also be a card of addictions as well. So whether it's, it can be, addictions, bad habits, things like that. So, addictions can come in many forms. So take that how it resonates. What I feel here for you off this Devil card this week, just with what else is on the table here, is that I feel for you that this is more a bad habit that you may have. So, like I said, take that how it resonates. Whatever that habit is for you, I just sort of feel that you need to change it, if that makes sense, my darling Sagittarians. No thing or no one has any hold over you. You have complete control over your emotions, your actions, your thoughts, your words, my darling Sagittarians. So I feel here that whatever this habit is, I don't feel it's an addiction, I feel it's a habit, that there may be some kind of habit that you have it's just no longer serving you, my darling Sagittarian. So I just feel you're being encouraged to let that go. And whether it's a kind of a habit where you talk over people, or, where you immediately have verbal diarrhea, or talk too much when maybe you should listen more. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm reading for, a lot of you, so I don't know. It's not that specific. This is just a general reading. So like I said, take it how it resonates. Because then you got the Knight of Cups. So this Knight of Cups, I feel, is coming in for you to give you support, my darling Sagittarians. I mean, it could be, if this is to do with love, and I'm not really getting a whole heap of love off this, but love is always open to us, then it could be some person, knight in shining armor type of, person coming in for you. You can see on this card that she holds a heart here. So this is, I feel more that this is someone coming in to support you, my darling Sagittarians, because I feel that, getting more information, I feel that maybe the habit is that you feel that you always have to do things on your own, my darling Sagittarians. But yeah, no, I feel that this person, there's someone coming in to support you, to let you know that you don't have to do everything on your own, my darling Sagittarians. That's just the message I'm getting here off that Knight of Cups. Because then you've got the beautiful here, King of Wands. Now, this is your energy, my darling Sagittarians. The King of Wands is the king of fire, and you are a fire sign. So, this is the master of, the kings are the court cards, the masters of their suit, my darling Sagittarians. And I kind of feel this is you presenting, that you're going to be presenting this week as the King of Wands, because you're in your own energy here, my darling Sagittarians. So the King of Wands he's bold, he's assertive, he goes for what he wants, he takes action. He does not hesitate to go for whatever it is that he's wanting to go for, my darling Sagittarians. The only thing I would say to you this is what I'm feeling here off the King of Wands card, is to not go for what you want at the cost of someone else, if that makes sense, or not trample over someone or something, or often I find that we don't need to bring someone else down to build ourselves up, if that makes sense. And that's the energy I'm getting for you off the King of Wands here, is to not, in order for you to move forward and get what you want, does not mean you need to bring somebody else down or belittle someone else, if that makes sense. You will, because that's not an equal exchange of energy, my darling Sagittarians. It will end up coming back to bite you in the ass, and that may be what that Devil card is all about. If there is a habit that you have of tearing somebody else down in order to lift yourself up, you need to release that energy, my darling Sagittarians. And I'm not calling anyone out here and saying that that is what you're doing, but it can happen in little ways where, you might start a little rumor about someone or talk about someone behind their back. That is essentially bringing their energy down in order to make you seem better, my darling Sagittarians. So, like I said, don't want to call you out on it or anything, but, we're not perfect. We're flawed. We're human beings. We're flawed. And, with that's just sort of what I get off the Talk Less, Feel More card is, and because the Devil's showing up here as well, I just feel that, there's going to be someone that comes in to support you, but I feel that you don't need to tear this person down in order to lift yourself up. And I feel that might be the habit that you may need to let go of, my darling Sagittarians. So it's quite specific message, so take it how it resonates. But yeah, that's just what I feel for you for this week, is that, you're being encouraged here to talk less, and to take action and feel more rather than tell everyone how good you are. So take that how it resonates. That's just what I feel this week for you, my darling Sagittarian. So yeah, there are some big energies, but I do feel this person is coming in to support you and to help you. So accept the help, my darling Sagittarians. Don't feel you have to do everything on your own. I feel if you accept this help, you will be able to release that energy, that devil, that habit, my darling Sagittarians. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Drop me a comment or an emoji below. I am very active and interactive in the comments, so I will always respond. And please help my channel to thrive by subscribing. All right. Let's see what final messages we have for you, my darling Sagittarians. Abundance. Yeah, beautiful. Gorgeous. And I feel that that is on its way to you. But you just need to release this devil energy, this habit. Helpful people. Yeah, see, here it comes. You can't make this up. Exactly what I was saying. This is the universe saying I meant what I said when I said this person was coming in to support you. I 100% feel that. Improving health. Yeah, that's just a byproduct of, releasing old habits, my darling Sagittarians. A year from now, they say, yeah, don't stop. You're being encouraged. Don't stop, my darling Sagittarians, but just some few little things for you to work out first before, you're being encouraged to, move forward, my darling Sagittarians. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I would really like to dig deeper into this devil energy. I feel that there's more you need to know here, but, it's going to be different for everybody. So to get more clarity and, to be able to find out what that is specifically for you, that'll need personal guidance, my darling Sagittarians. But yeah, I would love to be able to connect with you further and maybe help you get greater clarity on what that could be. But yeah, big energies coming in for you this week, my darling Sagittarians. Don't click away just yet. I would love to give you the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book, Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.